I will not be left to fade away in an hour's time. Did you need the sense of pain? The sound of your laughter remains. Close your eyes and drift away. Not a fortunate yesterday. I've stolen the clouds from the saints. Don't bother to call out my name.
Welcome back, everybody. There we go. It's Wednesday, and we all know what that means, don't we? Means a new game, and I'm pretty excited for this one because I was looking at the store from the game. The game is called Encased, and it's supposedly inspired by the early Fallout games. Now, for those that don't know the early Fallout games, they were Kind of. I think they were turn-based. I'm not sure. But yeah, this game is turn-based combat, so it's very, very, very good. Oh my god, a beard. Yes. Do you like it? I mean, I kind of do. It's nice and fluffy. Anyways, we're getting off topic here. It's a turn-based combat game, RPG, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. Let's just go check it out, shall we? Live is seen, and I still have to add it, because otherwise you won't be able to see it. That is very annoying. ENC. Where is it? 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 Start. No. There it is. It should show up any minute now. Boop, 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 boop. I gotta close this. Let's see if it shows up. I hope it does, because otherwise we gotta find... there it goes. Nice. There it goes. I kinda do too. Nice. Let's see, is there anything I need to change here? Borderless. I mean, yeah. Graphics low. How about ultra? Yeah, that should do, right? Do I have to restart the game? Guess not. I don't know if my camera position is right for this game, but we'll see.
You remember how it all started.
I remember.
The year was 1971. The dome was discovered in a remote desert.
In a remote desert
of unknown origin.
The
leading world powers founded the Cronus Corporation with the purpose of researching it. Scientists and other experts were transported inside the dome from Crystal Sands, a city built at its foot. The Spire Station was also built at the top of the mysterious formation, and all the goods and personnel were moving through it to reach the lands beneath the dome. Cronus promised the flourishing of the civilization in its advertising materials. Teleportation technology, flying cars, new power sources, the cure for all diseases,
basically
maybe
Fallout.
even eternal life.
Okay.
Who knows? We thought it's our golden ticket. We thought these hospitality open doors led us to the greatest treasury in the universe. And although it was impossible to leave the dome, this subtle warning didn't stop us. Our faith in the better future made us blind. We were looking for new technologies and found millions of strange mechanisms we didn't know how to use. We were searching for immortality, but we lost so many lives. We let the genie out of the bottle, and we had no idea what it will take in exchange for fulfilling our wishes.
There's so many things wrong with this.
Delusional, not seeing the big picture. In September 1976, the day you were delivered from Spire to Magellan Station, the delusions were never stronger.
The narrator had a little too much emphasis on the E there. I don't know if anybody noticed. Oh boy. I gotta do something first. Did I do that? Yes, I did that. Okay. Cool. Oh, nice. It freaking crashed on me while I was alt-tabbing out. So we have to listen to that all again. Oh boy. So, wait, Lariat Studios helped them? Okay. Can we skip this?
You remember.
I remember how I do the E thing. I remember. The spire. What? That freaking mustache. Oh boy. This is gonna be very, very good. Can I zoom in on this? No? I can drag it and stuff, but I can't zoom in. Oh. Caucasian. Asian. African. Okay. Head type. He just has one eye closed there. So there are 10 head types in total. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Features. Oh, that's just beards. Should we give him a beard like I have? Or... I mean, this is kinda what I have. Just a little shorter. Also, I don't really have a standout mustache, but whatever. Let's just do this. And then we'll feature color. Black. I don't know why. I always pick black for hair color. It's just... I don't know. Oh man, I can't wait for the Outer Worlds to come out. It's only 2 more weeks. Something like that. I already got it downloaded from the Xbox Pass because it's on there. Hair. I kinda like this. Although the beard should be shorter then, if that's the case. Isn't this like... This is freaking Naughty Eagle's hairdo, almost. Naughty, naughty. Very naughty. Do-do. Do-do. I don't want to spend another hour on this again, because like with last stream we spent about an hour making a character in Code Vein. It's like yikes. Hair color 11. I mean, I guess this works. It's just a shame I can't like zoom in on the face, so I can't really look at the face that well. I'm just gonna go with 1. Body type, man. What other body type is there? Wait. 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 Hold on. Body type, woman. However, gender male. What? What? Wait, what? Gender male, female, other. They went a little bit far there, in my opinion. Face 1. Hair 9. Hair color 11. Features 5. There we go. We got him back. These portraits, man. Nani? I'm sorry, but that freaking smile. Dear God. Wait. It's that guy from the movies. So these are all the portraits. Hey Lizzie. Orange wing. White wing. Blue wing. Silver wing. Black wing. Oh, this is actually something to do with your... let's make him 30. I think Feminist was in charge with the characters. Possibly. Let's call him dialogue. Just back in a minute. Alright. See you in a minute, Lizzie. So... the wing has something to do with where you're from. Every person deserves a second chance, especially those willing to make amends for their crimes by working for the betterment of humanity. Orange Wing was created especially for these people. Its employees are everywhere, from cleaning and delivery to manufacturing and construction. White Wing. It is often said that the time of great discoveries has now passed. What nincompoopery, just like Galileo and Newton, White Wing employees are launching a new era of science. So these are basically scientists. Makes sense. Blue Wing, the dome lay dormant for centuries and came to life only with the arrival of people. Today this region is gigantic, blah blah blah, construction site with thousands of cars, snow white cities and a network of motorways. Cronus is rightfully proud, built from the ground up. So I'm guessing these are engineers. Makes sense. Silverwing, determine the first priority out of 1,000. Find experts who can suss out the best solutions to every problem. Equip workers with the right tools. Basically, wisdom of Silverwing managers. So they are managers. He looks pretty sleek in that suit, man. That's pretty cool though, like, you have a separate thing where they come from. Using the most powerful weapons and advanced military equipment, the employees of Blackwing protect humanity from myriad of hazards. Okay. So basically these are highly trained troops from Blackwing. I'm gonna go with Blackwing. I don't know why, I just feel like this looks fucking amazing. And I like the story there. Attributes. Alright. Physical strength. I like just getting an average on everything, but that's not possible here. Psi abilities. Oh wait, there's Psi abilities. Favor famously fickle Lady Luck. Guts, constitution, stamina and overall health. Awareness, intuition, environmental sensitivity. Let's get some charisma in there. Brains is for what? Mental acuity and intellect. Okay. I'll min-max this some other time, I guess, if I really start playing the game. Light weapons, heavy weapons. Stock hit. Oh, nice. Demoralization unavailable in current version. Wow, this is all unavailable. Like, all the heavy weapon shit is unavailable. Conditions not met. Unavailable in current version. I really do hope they throw out some big ass content patches for this. Because it's looking good. The character creation was decent. Hand to hand. High-tech weapons. I do like high-tech weapons. Melee weapons. Psionics. Science. Improved scanning. Scanning is more efficient. Grants you more knowledge points. Hacking. Grants you access to password protected terminals. Let's do that one. Survival, capacious equipment belt. Allows you to carry more useful items. Cookery, the art of cooking. That's probably pretty good later on, I guess, but... Medicine, bandage, stop bleeding, piloting. Wait, what? Wait, there's freaking piloting in this? So there are vehicles in this. That is actually pretty cool. Criminal? Okay. So there are quite a few skills here that you can go for. Stealth, psionics. Let's do high-tech weaponry, charge up. Confirm. Oh, you can learn, like, ability points are spent on acquiring skills. But how many ability points do I have? I mean, I have unassigned tag skills. I see that much. Let's tag this. Confirm. Speech. Let's tag speech as well, because that's usually a good thing to get as the main character. Charm. Convince others to grant your requests during personal barter. Intimidation. Conviction. Application of formal logic, rhetoric, and common sense arguments. I mean, makes sense. Do I go for Charmer or do I go for this? Conviction. I think I go for Conviction. Driving various vehicles. Yeah, see, that's in there. Leadership. Let's get this. Oh, so each category has this amount of ability points. And I'm guessing if you have, if you spend more time doing that, then you get points in that thing. Makes sense. Death proof. Car driving. Let's also get that. So we can get a skill for everything that has like a high enough score to get something. Psionics, criminal. So with criminal I would like to go for pickpocketing, lockpicking. Gambling. Casino games? This is pretty detailed, if you ask me. First aid, provide emergency medical care for minor injuries. Yes, please. I mean, the bandage is probably pretty good as well, but... Tech. Mechanics. Gunsmithing. Cookery. Let's go for the equipment belt. So we can choose one more thing. I'd say we go for something like melee weapons or something? Hand to hand, possibly. 1-2 punch, kick, wrestling stance. That is actually pretty cool. That you have hand to hand. Yeah, let's go for hand to hand. Deftness 6. Quick series of punches. Let's get, okay. So we should have something for everything that is everything that we could get. Okay. That's pretty detailed if you ask me. Do not skip the intro. Skip the intro. Do we want to skip the intro? Nah, let's not skip it. You receive a second envelope. Inside is a copy of the form you filled out earlier. The third envelope contains another congratulatory postcard and a ticket to Crystal Sands. This is the town of Crystal Sands, in explorers' last stop before they entered the dome. The air here is dry, heated by exhausts of transporters, and cooled again by the army of aircon units. A town built on sand, flattened by soldiers' boots and carved by tires. The frontier city, the last place in a soft, toothless world, where you are not ashamed to be a soldier, where there are no hippies and anti-war demonstrations, and where a firm hand and a willingness to fight and readiness to follow orders will always be appreciated. Sergeant atop the platform looks right past you with the other Blackwing soldiers. You enter the cabin of the what? Funicular? I guess that's a word. The doors close. The cabin carries you to the spire. A gentle wind rocks the crowded cabin. Bleh. At the handrail, your view of the city is obscured by the rising heat. The funicular rises on. Frost whitens the windows, its script pale upon the glass. The cabin heating comes on. We have 2 options here already, so that's cool. Look in the window, inspect posters in the cabin. Let's inspect the posters. The walls and ceiling are paneled with maple veneer. A sticker catches your eye. Bright red with white lettering beneath the chrome-rimmed Trucks logo. Attention, maximum height 7.234 meters. This pressurized cabin is equipped with climate control and automatic ventilation. Do not attempt to open the windows. That is good to know. The cabin emerges from milk-white clouds. The sunlight reflects bright upon the roof of the dome. You shield your eyes. The spire approaches a moment, and the cabin shudders and docks. The spire, steady white light floods the station hallways. You feel like you're in outer space or at a busy shopping mall. That's a weird contrast, but okay. The clerk at the desk gives you a friendly nod and passes you the 4th envelope. 4th and last. Inside you find your name tag, permanent pass and a magnetic chip. No bigger than an aspirin. On the chip you find engraved the number 38. At capsule 38 you put the chip in the slot. The door opens, you step inside. 5 others have arrived before you. You give them a wave before taking a seat. The round door closes with a dull clap. The capsule begins its descent, accelerating slowly. So again, we have quite a few options. Look through the viewport, check out the Orange Wing employee, greet the female Blackwing employee. I'd say we go for like, let's just greet our co-worker, as it were, because we're also a Blackwing employee, I guess. So, the Black introduces herself. She puts a hand on the shoulder of the Orange sitting beside her. Lieutenant Elsa Olofsson. And this is my first assignment. Check out the silver, watch out. So we can do multiple things here. Check out the silver. Monty James. The silver puts on one hand on his chest and with the other playfully salutes you. He nods at your name tag. I've read your profile. Jesus. Blah. A young woman. Her tag reads Tomoko Kimura. She catches your reflection in the glass and turns. There was an article in Subverse about light-emitting minerals. Pardon me. With changeable crystalline grids. Quietly she answers the question you didn't get the chance to ask. I'm here for them. Greet the Blue Wing employee. The Russian squeezes your fingers in his own. Gesturing to the window, he points at the lattice of unfinished aqueducts, standing tall and still in the sand. Then he pats himself on the chest. Looks like he doesn't speak English. Check out the Orange Wing employee. The man in the orange jumpsuit pretends not to notice you. Eyes lowered, he studies his own thin wrists and the handcuffs that bind them. So basically, I guess they are criminals, but they want to do good, so that's why they're here. Look through the viewport. You move through the window. Beneath the rippling clouds you spy a golden desert, pretty as an advertisement. The dunes ripple in the pale waves. You think you see patterns. You squint. You were right. Gigantic concentric circles. Mysterious structures. There are hundreds of enigmatic machines and unexplored buildings scattered over thousands of square kilometers. Okay. seem to stay in the sand. The capsule sinks into the clouds. The silver knocks on the viewport. Attention, ladies and gentlemen. These are your last moments in your old world. I advise you enjoy them. The cabin quivers as if breaking through an invisible barrier. The black lets out a barely audible breath. That's the boundary. There's no going back now. So the boundary is the dome border. The dome is characterized by its selective permeability. Cargo and personnel moved inside through the gap at the apex of the dome. Damaged equipment, dangerous waste, and relics exit the dome this way as well. That doesn't sound safe, now does it? As for living beings, any attempts to leave the dome ends in death? Wait, what? The trip here is a one-way ticket, but that doesn't stop the daredevils. So you can enter the dome, but if you leave the dome you somehow die? Interesting. The ground comes up fast. The capsule hits the braking cushions. The door opens to the desert. Flooded with sublights, an orange transporter stands nearby. The silver adjusts his jumpsuit and narrows his eyes. Attention, you are now entering Corona's territory. Mr. Potanen, Miss Kimura, please follow me and pick your seats. Mr. Risley looks uncomfortable. Elsa, would you be so kind as to provide him with handcuffs that are more humane? The orange smiles bitterly as he takes his seat at the back of the transporter, near the barred window. His humane handcuffs softly shine. The vehicle begins to move. The world under the dome looks like a dream, a great and glorious dream. The transporter pulls out a brand new road, onto a brand new road with freshly painted yellow-white markings. Welcome back, Lizzie. The faraway horizon glows blue-silver as the light glints on the edges of the dome. Look left, look right, sit back. I say we look right. A gigantic billboard stands by the road, a neon arrow pointing to a long single-floor building. In the parking lot, a blonde woman in a blue sundress places a paper bag on the back seat of her car. A hypermall? Here? The car turns off the street down into an underground packing lot. The silver opens the door and the car is bathed in the yellow sunlight of dozens of lamps. In the far corner of the lot, a spacious elevator awaits you, doors open. Finally, we're into the game! Jesus! That was a pretty long introduction. The lift's powerful engine suddenly falls silent, the platform stops. The hollow echo of voices is coming from below. The lamps and the wall fixtures are buzzing quietly. The soft rumble of distant mechanisms comes from behind the ventilation hatch. Okay, left click to move, right click to open interaction menus. Tab, focus on player. Gotcha. Blackwing reputation. My story. Wow, that's a lot of things. That's a lot of things. Inactive electron. Okay. Let's see. Inactive Selectron, an electronic key for doors within Cronus facilities. Insert in the receiver mounted on the door frame, and the system will verify your access. Not activated. Official Kronos currency. Okay. Third letter. Read. Dear candidate, please accept our sincerest congratulations. From this day forward, you are officially part of Cronus ranks. Thank you for joining us. Cronus sounds like not the best of companies, to be honest. Ventilation hatch. Vandal proof, autonomous. Can I... yeah, we can go like this. So, evacuation ladder. Button clicks with a muffled sound. I don't think we should use the ladder here. That would be too easy. Alright, Snipe, see you in a bit. Derek, okay. How do we crouch? Settings. Input. Stealth. Force attack, skip turn. Zoom in. Ground poisoning. I guess there's like dig, bolt throwing, scan. Oh, we don't have a scientific scanner yet, so I guess we can't do that. Oh, that is actually pretty cool. Throws a metal bolt to check for hidden traps or anomalies. That is straight out of Stalker. That is straight out of Stalker. I do like that though. Hacking. Lock picking. This is electrical equipment. Take all. Glass shards, black powder. Oh nice, we found a hammer. We actually found a weapon. Can I actually show all the things? Is there a button for that as well? Open data, take all from container, help screen. Show tooltips, caps lock. Show hide primary weapon, reload, skip turn, force attack. Let's see what the help screen does. Oh, that's just this, okay. Fair enough. Scroll down, right click. Focus on player. So what if I click on myself? Oh, Agilone capsules, medpack. Take all. Oh, that's just feedback, okay. Has he not noticed us? Ah, alright, Snipe. Have a good one, Snipe. Don't be a stranger. Strange bounce back, turns his flashlight on you. Herman, what the... Hey, who the hell are you? I may be back later, depends on how long you will stream. I don't know, man. Naughty is also doing his wrestling stream at 9 our time. So I'm not sure. Tell him your patience is running thin and you're starting to get angry. The blue smirks and takes a step towards you. You know, I don't like you at all. You're rude and you ask a lot of questions. Too many, sorry, but you're not leaving. Wow! Okay. Okay. You wanna be like this? See you later, Snipe. Thrust, Carpenter. Quick thrust. Ah, he freaking evaded. Blech. Can I do this? Let's do the 1-2 punch. Spits out. Oh, nice. We can actually zoom in here. Oh, really? Critical damage. Oof. He's nearly dead. Strike. Let's do just a normal strike on him. Oh, really? We punched him to death. He got boiled eggs, canned ham, letter to Derek Exler. Take all. Black pin. It looks blue most of the time, but sometimes flashes with unnatural bright colors. Mainly red and green has a beneficial effect on the owner's physical conditions. Let's talk with him. Okay, Lizzie. Let's read this letter. We received your latest money transfer the other day, my dear friend, for the umpteenth time. I can think of no words to fully express our, speaking on behalf of the team and our young patients at the hospital, gratitude to you. You will find this past month's expense report attached, together with a postcard from Matisha. When we told her about your charitable donations to our hospital, she was excited for the chance to draw you. Great work, isn't it? Thank you again for your kind... Oh, now I feel bad! Now I feel freaking bad! Now I feel like a jerk, man. You just beat somebody up that made donations to... okay. Black pin relic. Equip. Can we scan more of these things? So now we have encumbrance +1 and hit points +2. There's a valve there. Electric motor that powers the elevator. Elevator console. Metal locker. Broken scissors. Piece of cloth. A wooden bar. Sheet of paper. There's so many things there. Glue. Notebook. Duty roster. Derek Exler. Yikes, we just killed. Okay. We just killed somebody that could have saved us, I guess. Is there more here? Newcomer to Magellan. What happens if we use this valve? Oh, that would have killed him. It resists? You do not resist me! Stop resisting me. No! It keeps resisting me. Can we still climb this? No. Visitors to Magellan Station will find a hospitable welcome in a large, luminous hall. Everything within has been designed to make our recruits comfortable while waiting for registration. Polite and affable personnel, cozy chairs and couches, and vending machine, and of course some colorful and engaging informational material about our organization and life under the dome. Please note that the vending machine only accepts calm bonds, the currency of the dome.
Welcome to the Magellan Station.
Let's search that flower pot. It may contain flower. It contains a handful of dirt. It's kinda. It looks kinda good. Oh, that works better. That works way better. Just E and Q for the thing. The turning around. It had a tin can and calm bonds. I'll take those calm bonds off your hands. Hello, novice. Public terminal. Access denied! But I'm a hacker! I will hack you. I will hack the shit out of you. Hacking successful. After your manipulations, the system boots in emergency mode, ignoring the block. Register without assistance? Oh, that's funny. That is quite funny. Stack of leaflets. The dome, the dome is your new home. There's some lore there. I kind of like this already. It really has a vibe from what? Airplane. Narcotic substance. It really has that Fallout-y vibe, if you know what I mean. Dome is your new home. Hey, what's wrong with you? Come on, cut this crap. Dean Rayhat. A tall receptionist watches you from behind his desk with a bored, haughty look. He gestures impatiently for you to come closer. The employee glances at you indifferently. His upper lip is ever so slightly curled. You presume with contempt. All new employees must first register. Come to the desk, please. The administrator slaps himself on the forehead as if he just remembered something. I almost forgot the regulation greetings before registration. Just a second. Interrupt him and tell him about what you can leave the half out of there, you know, what just happened in the elevator. Silver interrupts you with a gesture. Let's do it in order of procession. First we'll deal with the registration. All the rest can be discussed later. Rayhat takes a reel-to-reel tape recorder. Oh dear god. The speakers explode with a crackling sound over which... So I could have skipped this because we hacked the terminal and I could have just registered. Solemn music begins playing. Dear employee, I Administrator Rayhat welcome you to Under the Dome. On behalf of the Kronos Corporation. You're choosing to the path of science and progress, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. And together we will build the best future for all of mankind. We're done with the greeting. Now I'll just register you and upgrade your Selectron. Are you ready? Look around. Your name and age, please. Enter the date into the terminal yourself. After hitting proceed, you return to your seat. Dean is muttering something under his breath as he returns to the terminal, clearly displeased. So you're on the staff at the Magellan station. Your Selectron, please. I'll update the firmware. Could we have gotten a really absurdly powerful Selectron, like that would open every door if we didn't do this? First clearance. As a Blackwing employee, you get access to the barracks, armory, surveillance rooms. Punishment cells! Now I would like to see those. Each employee has several mandatory tasks to perform. I can tell you about each one briefly or in detail. Say that you'd be satisfied with the short version. To make it short, get your uniform from the storage, get your weapon in the armory, complete training at the training ground, learn how to use the scanner, avoid anomalies and obtain scientific knowledge on the White Wing level. After this, return to me and I'll tell you what you need to do next. That's all. I hope there won't be any questions. Great, I'll be waiting for you. Instruction cell for some welcoming words, but dash it all, that's nonsense. Welcome to Magellan. Oh, call for some welcoming words. Can I still do this? Step away from the terminal. Can I still hack it? No, I can't. I can't hack it. Log in as a user. The blinking blue cursor. Blah. Enter mail. Cronus corporate bonds, which help the company finance expedition 71. Okay, enter menu. News. Read. There's a lot. Fallout 1. 4, no. Actually, Encased is the game's name, but it is kind of like Fallout. It is inspired by Fallout. It looks kind of cool. Menu. Silverwing, answer not available. Stat. Query executed. Log out. Do. It's actually inspired by Fallout 1. Scan this. Chimera MK3 turret. Can I hack this? Oh, I can't freaking hack that. I wanted to hack it so it could shoot everyone. Locked. Monty James suitcase. Bolt throwing, dig. Love Fallout 1. I actually never played it, but I do intend to check it out sometime. Reception door. Can we actually open this? Is this hackable? No. This is lockpickable though. Insufficient ability score. Okay. One of the games I played out to the end, killed everything in the world, just me left. That's one way to do it. I'll take that dirt. There's so many things to grab here. Simple lockpick. We can get noodles! Noodles! Can I open it with the lockpick now though? Lockpicking. Equip. It's still too low. In the end I was struggling on ammo. Yeah, that kinda makes sense. I mean, if you kill everyone you need a lot of ammo. Shells, rifle shells. I need a ranged weapon, man. Was Fallout 1 turn-based? It was turn-based, right? Yeah, so I had it correct. Ah, it's you. How do you like it inside the dome? Say that you are fascinated. It's fantastic in all its senses. I haven't formed my opinion yet. I don't know. My impression is not too positive. Meanwhile, they forgot to add me to the list. Can you imagine? Say that you could try to register him with the terminal. Are you for real? That would be incredibly nice for you. Maybe that my illusions about this place and the people working here will be justified. Are these the same leaflets? Yes. Can I try and lockpick his suitcase? Hey, don't touch my things! What a bitch. I just wanted to lockpick it, man. I need experience. Register Monty James. As you feed Monty James data in the system, you notice that the registration form for the silver looks too detailed. Obviously, the Cronus sees its managers as a special cost. The data entered and checked, you press the send button with a beep. The system redirects you to the terminal main menu. So, I guess we got him in there. Monty takes off his glasses, puts them on the couch cushion, and all of a sudden he hugs you. I thank you for such a fabulous example of cooperation with a stranger. Perhaps the dome really is a special place. All I did was put in some data. Like some data. It's like, geesh. There's a Cronus propaganda film on every channel. The girl has a shiny badge reading Letitia Rivaris. Another stack of leaflets. Orange wing. We could smack her. Take a leaflet. The dome as your new home. An exciting read for the whole family. Tell the silver to stuff it. Yeah, fucking stuff it, bitch. Patting her eyelashes, then begins crying loudly, sobbing and this is like, fucking stuff it, bitch. I don't need your shit. I don't need your propaganda. And she starts instantly crying. Jesus Christ. Tell her that she looks like a raccoon with her smeared makeup and move away. This game is fucking cruel. This game is so cruel. Oh. Oh boy. Golden Sands, you would be very delighted to see the local plants. Oh, I feel bad now. I feel really bad. Like, in real life, I could never do that. I could never make a girl cry, man. Not like that, anyways. Harry Rockwell. Let's talk with Harry. Muscular orange is poking around in a Vega vending machine. Let's watch without getting involved. Orange isn't being too careful with the device. The machine is wobbling from side to side, squealing and grinding. A light bar with the black silhouette of a dancing stripper flashes several times, then finally goes out. The orange yanks a handful of wires out of the machine, then retrieves a few cups of noodles and cans of soda for himself. Keep watching. He gives the defeated machine a kick, then moves to sit on a couch at the end of the hall. He takes no notice of you. Wait, he just teleported! He's freaking teleported away! It's broken? Can I loot it though? Pile of crystals. Can I hack this? Force? Can we do some hacking on this? No. Can we open it? No. Okay. Spilled soda. Sounds nice. I could use some soda myself. It's an empty one as well. Lockpicking. Insufficient ability. Required ability ranks 20. How much do I need for the lockpicking, man? Walk away. At least we made somebody cry. We made somebody cry. Best game, 10 out of 10. I would like some more dirt, please. More dirt. Who puts freaking shells in there, man? Exploration exp. That's good to know. A cleaning machine smells like bleach and lavender shampoo. Can I hack this? No. There's a restroom. Danger. Broken. Indra Kapoor. Welcome, recruits. Greet a colleague. Thank you for coming. I have to apologize right away for reaching out to you. There's no one else to ask since there are so few people around on our level on days like this. And I can't leave my post. The fourth camera in the video surveillance room lost signal. I've already called the technicians on the radio. They're taking their time. Can you take a look and see what's wrong with the equipment? Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not a complete dickhead. Can we lockpick it? Nice. Springs, black powder. Ramrod. A common ramrod used for cleaning gun barrels. Courtney Reznor. I'm just taking everything here, man. I hope this is enjoyable for you guys. Terminal access denied. We'll see about that in a minute. Telephone, huh? You press, hear continuous beep. A pale thin woman with a cigarette greets you without offering her hand. Do-do-do-do. Ask what the surveillance service does. The black glance at you, then you should have a look at the terminal. Come up and find out the breakdown cause. Once you look at the monitors and the surveillance system, you realize right away what the problem is. That the problem is serious. There's no signal at all from the fourth camera. Engulfing you in the stench of old tobacco. This has happened before. The video surveillance cards installed on the mainframe burnt out a couple of times. Another time the cleaner pulled out the wires, but maybe I messed up something in the program. I just pressed here and everything disappeared. She taps a button with a long black nail, reminding of a claw of a bird of prey. Take note of her nails. Courtney's nails are definitely not up to regulation. They're 3 centimeters long, covered with sparkling black color, with almost razor-like sharp tips. Reznor hides her hands as if she notices you paying attention to them. If you don't have any further questions, please take care of the problem. I have to work. Say that you're starting repairs now. So what's this terminal do then? Hello employee. Read 1, read 2, read 3. Look at the first monitor. Entrance zone. Sticker on the monitor hints that this camera shows the outlet of the ventilation system. Ooh. It seems to not to be a software problem after all, but that the breakdown causes either in the signal cables or in the mainframe. How about we change the access denied into access granted? The mainframe behaves in a much friendlier manner after being hacked. After the boot screen, you are taken straight to the main menu with a flickering green Cronus logo. Admin page. Hello, administrator. Thank you. System check. After a few seconds, the mainframe displays a full list of hardware. From the look of it, the system uses as many as 6 video recording cards, one of them designated as Super Color Capture Card. Okay. Has the hardware error status. Enter archive. With the fans whirring, a huge list of archive files looks interesting, but it will hardly help you with your repairs. Look inside the housing. Inside the mainframe has thick dust covering. When you find the video and recording card you need, by feeling around, you pull it out of its slot. A cursory inspection shows that everything is okay with the card, or at least it is not visibly damaged. Check the slot itself. Your eyes adjust to the darkness and you suddenly notice something long and dark stuck between 2 contact tracks. You use your finger to drag the object you have found into the light. It is a broken piece of a long... What was she doing? You wipe the contacts with the eraser that someone has bothered to leave right there inside the housing, then you insert the card in its place. You close the housing of the mainframe and push the reset button. Why did she do that? Why did she try and mess with this thing? Let's hack this thing. Ability score insufficient. Well, screw you. What's our log? My story. Spick and span. Training day. All-seeing. You need to learn how to handle a scanner. Side quest. Hit the key and all is done. After blowing out dust of the slot, you snap the grass snugly in place. As again reaching the mainframe. Is it? Let me check. Now that you fixed the breakdown, there's a signal from the camera again. The screen is showing the cement walls of Magellan rocks and a fragment of desert landscape, and of course the shields of the ventilation grills sticking out of the sand. One of the grills suddenly lifted slightly. A person, an orange judging by the uniform, looks out from the ventilation system, looks around quickly and hides again. Let's talk with her. How are the cameras? Did you fix them? Can I work? We can probably sell her outright. Let's tell him about the orange stealing drinks. Again, thank you for letting me know. I'll take action presently. Thefts from a vending machine sent people to escort the suspect. Lost much more efficient inside the dome than in the outside world. Answer that you discovered evidence of sabotage while repairing the cameras. Unable to hide his agitation, Indra reaches for his walkie-talkie. A black nail, do you have it? Very well. Thank you, I'll report it at once. This will be a top priority. Thank you for your help. So does that mean we finished it? Can I still talk with her? Resnor snorts hesitantly. A fingernail, I see. Someone should have messed inside the computer during their shift, maybe Patty or Rhonda. So is that all then? Can I work? As if predicting your next move, Courtney hides her hands in her jacket pockets, but you catch a glimpse of her nails, which are covered with the same black color. I mean, we saw that she had these long nails. You demonstrate the black piece of a broken off fingernail. So what, black nail color? Do you really think I'm the only one employee with black nails? She thinks for a moment, then extends her hands triumphantly. Nails on her left hand look long and hawkish, while on her right hand they are cut neatly. Courtney looks daggers at you. I'm a righty, so the nails on my right hand are always trimmed. That means that the nail isn't mine. And now get out of my office. Say that you still don't believe her and move away. What a bitch. Can we open this door now? Oh, that's the main elevator. Cool air blows slightly from the shaft, lowering your gaze. You see a red sign with words out of order. Can I lockpick this? No. Can I hack this? No. Can we find a weapon in these flower pots? I mean, I guess dirt is a weapon. Vigorous. That is a initiative buff. Hair blank soap. Yes, let's look in these totally not disgusting toilet bowls. Relieved. Small amount of radiation has been purged from your system. Can I scan things? Do. Broken public terminal. One might take or one might not. The main thing is to have the right tool. Which I don't have. Bolt throwing. So you don't actually need a bolt. That is good to know. Does she have black fingernails? I've been pretty awful against her. For no reason at all. Let's go, main elevator. Let's go level 2. Let's just go level by level, alright? Ooh. Cars.
Floor level -2. Warehouse and parking lot.
Check Onoda. The technician brushed you off. Just don't distract me. If I make a mistake, the elevator will fall to the bottom of the shaft, for fuck's sake. You don't want that, do you? Yeah, no one wants that. A small, dark-haired woman carrying a huge wrench squints up at you from under the bright ceiling lamps. Natasha Davenport, air conditioning technician. Can you lift me up? I need to get into the ventilation system. We could give her a pack of Agilone. Mixed effect steroid. You're trying to kill me, right? She takes a pill out of her out into her palm and pops it into her mouth. She stands there for a while, listening to her senses. Turns, grabs onto the edge of the ventilation grate and lightly hoists herself up. Lithely. Jesus, that's the word. Disappearing into the shaft like a mouse into a hole. Thanks, drop by again sometime, we'll catch up. Bom, bom. The game looks freaking good, man. It's also pretty interesting so far. And that's boxes on the... Todor Zargorski. A sinewy guard with a face bronzed by the sun turns his mirror shades in your direction. You look down at his badge. Stefan Moreau, security officer level 2. A stack of equipment. Plastics. Oh, we got hole scissors for once. Do. There's so much to do. Like so much to explore and shit. Todor. The man looks at the box and slowly writes something on his tablet, his mouth opening and closing at the intensity of his concentration. I'm just taking all the things here. Calvin McPherson. Broken public terminal. Can I lockpick this? Insufficient ability score. Oh, this is actually a warehouse thing. Storekeeper Calvin McPherson is leaning against a shelf looking bored. He perks up when he sees you. Raises his hand for a high five. Yeah, I'll give him a high five. You return the gesture with a satisfying slap on Calvin's outstretched hand. The storekeeper gives you a thumbs up. You're my kind of person. Aha! I like that. Ask about the souvenir, the helm of the first settlers. Blurt out a joke. You wave Calvin over and he hovers over you facetiously, putting a hand on to his ear. A joke, you say? Come then, out with it. Ask for a nuke. McPherson smirks at your joke. Sorry. Fyodor's in charge of rockets and he's not on this shift. Ask for a cheeseburger and fries with root beer. At this hour we're only taking drive-through orders. Come back in your car and I'll help you out. Ask for a cudgel made with forefathers technology. Twitch, my mortal enemy. Hey Sam, how are you, my man? Oh, Naughty is streaming. Oh my god. He's playing John Wick Hex. Say that you're on important business and jokes will have to wait. By the way, our boss takes it to the bedroom. No idea why, but I thought you should know. Ask about a souvenir, the helm of the first settlers. Wow, you know people who've bought bonds and often end up under the dome. In fact, I'd say they're actually less likely to end up here than other people. Maybe they think they've already helped enough. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. The helm, you say? Calvin takes the box from the near shelf and puts it on the counter in front of you. You pull back the cardboard flaps and look inside. The helmet nestled amidst balls of crumpled packing paper really does look grand. The surface is mirror-like golden chrome, with a large Cronus emblem above the visor and a velvety red interior lining. Dead tired, did an overnight, hardly any sleep. I came home today to people rebuilding my bedroom, so a lot of noise and have to go outside in the cold rain to use the landlord's but Jesus. That sucks, man. That really sucks. I hope they're done soon, man. I really do. Damn it, why didn't I buy bonds? Take it, it's yours. Wait, I got a helmet? Cool. So that you came for equipment. I mean, you don't look like you're ready for the desert. Let me explain. According to the rules, I should give you a short briefing, but technically it's optional. Ask to skip the briefing and get straight to business. Wear it with pride. If you need a weapon, go to the armory on level 3. You will need an additional protection. Helmets and gloves, they are not included in the package, but they can be purchased from me. Cool. Casual boots. We got a lot of shit there. Actually got first settler's helmet. So we still need gloves. Blackwing pants. This looks freaking amazing, man. Game looks interesting. Yeah, it really does. It's inspired by the first Fallout games. So I kind of like that. We made a women cry though. Woman. Jesus. We made a woman cry though, some. What does he have? He has a capacious backpack. Relic slot, belt slot, encumbrance. We can probably sell this. Actually, yeah, no, let's decline. Work gloves, cryogenic damage, heat damage. Isolator engineer gloves. Mechanical damage. Do. So what can I still put on? I can put on a belt, I can put on a backpack, a mask, and gloves. And we have how many bonds? Com bonds? 44. That's not a lot. This is a helmet. Portable power cell. That's in Russian. Can't buy those backpacks because they are way too overpriced. Canned beans, disinfectant, shovel. That's a belt, 47. This is another helmet, super colored gamma tele glasses. Sam the salmon fish snacks. Airgun power LED. Does he have guns? No, he doesn't. Armor. Oh. Weapons. Pure damage 2 to 6, 3 to 5. Let's buy this. And then we'll sell some dirt. Oh, dirt actually doesn't have any value to it. I guess you could make a shift probe or a lockpick out of them. Or come up with a dozen other uses. Let's just sell these shell casings. Let's see if he accepts. Ah, he doesn't. What else can we sell? Smokeless black powder, keep it dry. I'd say let's sell the drugs. Because I don't want to get addicted. Just match it. I always hate this type of thing where you have to put in how much you want. Cool. Let's put in the hammer there. You're not busy, come here please. Listen, can you help me? 2 oranges are skipping work. They are unpleasant people and I'm afraid to talk to them. Let's see, their names are Erwin Immelman and Theodore Leary. Svetlov and McPherson are expecting them. Let them know. Theodore Zagorsky. Quentin Pollock. Trapper, answer not available. Could we shove him in there? Tear up the floor just to find a rat's nest? That's totally stupid. Hey, I see you there, come out. Smells like damp and rat droppings from under the floor. Lee Sang-rak. So, are these my lifelines or no fate lines? Damn, how does it go again? Say you're this descendant of Nostradamus and a student of Wolf Messing? Oh, okay, we can actually do that. Pack's eyes widen and he quickly presents his open palm. We can actually mess with him. Smile and say that Pack can look forward to wealth and good fortune in life, but only if he changes his underwear no more than once a month. Gross! Tell Pack his mind line is poorly developed, but he's sporting a king-sized Venus pump. Look at the palm of his hand for a moment, recoil in horror, then silently walk away. Whoa, thanks. I didn't want to be too cruel to him, you know? Utility room. While passing the orange wing utility room, you stop when you hear a pair of quarreling voices on the other side of the door. Two people are discussing a plan for some kind of robbery. Bleh. Or at least you hear the word robbery loud and clear in the midst of their bickering. Continue listening. Pressing your ear to the door, you're able to pick up every word. Cowboy, why do you have to be so damn stubborn? The plan is fine, we just need to solve the problem of the cameras. Go rub shoulders with the blues and think it over. Maybe there's some sort of signal jammer we could use. You get the cameras turned off and distract Calvin. I'll take care of the rest. Something about this has me shitting my pants, Theo. It's too fucking risky. How about we just rob the Vega? Harry can cut one of them open like a can of beans. Or maybe we could break them open. I'm about to break your face open, you knucklehead. Jesus Christ. Why the hell do you look up to that moron? Harry busts his ass for a free soda and some noodles. What I'm suggesting is so easy, it's like they're begging us to take it. I'm telling you, the plan is fine. We just need to figure out what to do about the cameras. Go in. The discussion ends the moment as you press your keycard to the scanner. Theodore Leary and Erwin Immelman. Weren't those the people we needed to talk to that were refusing to... Yeah, they are. The recent conversation about the robbery has been replaced with a tense silence. The oranges exchange furtive glances, trying to decide how much you heard. Tell them you heard everything. A round-headed, clean-shaven guy with the sleeves rolled up expresses genuine surprise. What were we talking about? My friend Cowboy and I were discussing a film. It was Bugsy Malone. Bugsy Malone? Okay. The return of a man called Horse. Blurts out the second orange. The first orange looks at him like he's mentally disabled. White wing, black wing. Yeah, right. Return of the Horse. There's a big shootout at the end and the Indians all run away. And you're going to run away too if you're smart. Hint to the oranges that you're no ordinary Blackwing employee. Give me a break, you're definitely not the type for our kind of work. Ask whether or not they're willing to take you on. What do you mean, business? I just told you, we're discussing a movie about a horse. Now get out of here. This is a private film club. Talk to Theo, he's the decision maker. Ask Erwin why he's shirking his responsibilities. The orange lets out a hoot. Oh yeah, I sent you. Chuckling. I can persuade him that he shouldn't skip work. Tell him that a private room with an amazing view of a bare concrete wall has opened up in solitary. Yikes! Let's give him a solid thwack for refusing us. We've got a strong punch. Immelman tumbles down to the floor with a grunt. Despite his bulk, Erwin is too much of a coward to challenge you. He doesn't even resist. The orange covers his face with his hands, but can't resist peering up at your raised fist. What the hell, man? What the hell? I get it. Tell her I'm on the way. Leary is scribbling up a ragged piece of paper he's laid over his knee. He doesn't even notice you're there. That girl can get anyone she wants. Look, no offense, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not in a rush to get the job. Make your invitation even more enticing with a weighty blow from your fist. Say that someone recently reported the floors in solitary confinement are quite dirty. Convince him. Let's also just give him a thwack, because he's a cunt. Can I say that? I know. Larry suffers the blow silently, but in his steady gaze, burns a barely controlled rage. You shouldn't have done that, but I understand. Tell Oya I'm going to work. I freaking love twacking them. Oh. Kitchenware. Hey, instant coffee and show soda. Nice, more supplies. He had me at soda. Wooden bed? Oh my god. Is that any good? 4 to 7. Nice, we finally found a real weapon. Simple lockpicks. Do you actually still drink soda some, or like just not always, of course, but fiber optic. I'm not over encumbered yet, so that's good. Oh hey, that's actually bullets. Canister, large canister. Can I actually craft, by the way? Character quests, inventory, craft window. Don't have anything yet. Take all. Empty beer bottle. Jupiter Moon automobile. Giampiero Stalvardi. Let's just call him Gimp. Hey Gimp. White-wing employee standing near a car with the hood up, clutching a thick book to his chest. His badge says Giampiero Stalvardi, therapist. The book says Jupiter Moon Repair Guide. You! I bet you know a thing or two about cars. Could you help me out? Agreed to help with the repairs. I thought so. You're amazing. People were like, oh, Giampiero, do you want to try an experimental engine? They said it would be an amazing ride, but so far all I've got is an amazing breakdown. They're messing with me. They're like, you can find parts in any warehouse. How am I even supposed to know what I need? I bet you anything that you know. Do you know? Just kidding. I'm positive you know. It looks nothing like an engine, but this device should set the vehicle in motion. I actually can restore this. You disassemble the device, check the components for defects. There's no obvious damage to the rotor or wires, so you proceed to inspect the glowing rod. When you remove the rod from the box, you see that the lower section has almost stopped glowing entirely. You turn it to 100%, insert it into the rotor. A light turns on the housing. You reassemble the device. The car's cramped interior is upholstered in cheap plastic that's already started to warp under the desert sun. There's a bobblehead on the dashboard. It's holding a tiny electric guitar. Honk the horn. You press on a chrome disc in the center of the steering wheel. A hoarse honk resounds from beneath the hood. Try starting the car. You turn the key. Instead of the friendly sound of a starter, there's a weird subdued whirring noise. This must be what a CPS-powered engine sounds like. Turn off the engine. Is there anything more we can do? I think it's fixed now. Oh, the engine, that's the culprit behind my suffering. It's too bad I know nothing about mechanics, but I'm sure glad you do. How are things going? Tell me you fixed the engine. Seriously? Seriously? You are a lifesaver. The white gets into the car and turns the key in the ignition. The car starts. Stalvardi's wild delight is obvious, even above the roar of the burnt-out muffler. You are amazing. If this were the Middle Ages, you'd be burned at the stake for sure. Here, take it. It's for you, along with my gratitude. Hey, level up. And we got some med packs. Can I level? Where do I level? In the character screen, I guess. Big brain. Big brain. Skill points. Psionics, criminal. Let's upgrade our criminal to 25. Gambling, contraptions, leadership, medicine, tech, survival, science, I can actually get pickpocketing now. Do I want that? I don't think so. Perks, we don't have any perks. So we helped him get his car fixed. That was actually nice. Did he put it under the hood thing now? Loud banging on the door. Come on, open up the goddamn door. Dull thumps can be heard from behind the gate. The technician at the terminal pulls off his headphones and scans the area uneasily. Give me a break, I told you not to hammer on the door, it's a vehicle entrance. Listen to the voice coming from the other side of the door. The officer, who's pacing on a parapet above the loading dock, stops and listens intently. I recognize that voice. Open the gate, that's Kepler. He went out on a mission this morning. A couple of hours before this storm warning. Did you hear me? Open that bloody door. I don't know about Kepler, but even if Joseph and Holy Virgin herself were knocking, the door is automatic. What am I supposed to do? Break open a panel, knock out the fuse, and pray that it will spring open? And anyway, you're not for my department. What the hell do you get off ordering me around? Hint to the technician that he's running the risk of turning all of the Blackwing against him. Okay, fine, I get it. I'll open up. Lifts up a panel, pulls out a fuse from amidst the massive cables inside and presses the button. Rumbling and scraping, the massive door begins to shift upward. By the strobe of flashing scarlet lights, you see two huge figures in Blackwing servo shell. Oh, that's an actual thing? That's actually pretty cool. Duty officer, dispatcher, code 21, quote 21, get a doctor. Okay. A doctor stat. The chest plate of his armor is covered with a thick layer of death dust, but the surname Kepler stamped on one side is still readable. He tears off his helmet and hangs his sweaty head under a stream of cold air flowing out of the air conditioner. You shift your gaze to the wounded man. His crushed, lacerated armor is covered in blood and hydraulic fluid. There are no bullet holes. But, judging from the abundance of blood, the soldier is at death's door. Any kind of unskilled interference may well kill him. We can use the injector. Open the wheel and drag him out. It can't be comfortable in there. Searching through the pockets of your uniform, you find a maximum medical injector, a sophisticated emergency first aid device. The black is rapidly fading. You remove his helmet, press the injector to the side of his neck and press the button. The soldier screams, his eyes open wide. He's fully conscious again. You don't have to wait long. A few minutes later, a thin fellow in a white lab coat appears in the warehouse, accompanied by the two gloomy-looking oranges and the technician. The blue deals with the armor's locks easily. After evaluating the victim's status, the doctor injects a few cc's of painkiller into him and steps aside to let the oranges through. The silent attendants load Holiday onto a gurney and roll him away. The doctor and the technician leave shortly thereafter. Only you and Kepler are left standing beside the ruined servo shell. Pretty cool. I'm just gonna search these boxes, don't mind me, Kepler. Cargo gates. No path. Don't touch it. I will touch it! Kepler stands by the lacerated armor, staring vacantly into space. When you greet him, he turns and nods duly. Is Holiday going to be fine? He asks absent-mindedly, addressing no one in particular. Ask about the circumstances of his partner's injury. We signed an agreement. What happened there remains there. No discussing it. Conviction convinced Kepler to share the information. Say that as a Blackwing employee you have the right to know about the possible threats to your life. Your logical argument persuades him. Fine, but only because it might save your life. We left early in the morning and we were moving along Route 12. At a good clip. The sky looked different. Really strange. The clouds were glowing. A storm was rising. A big one with powerful little funnel clouds rushing all over. And one by one the cars all stopped dead. People who got out were immediately knocked down in the gale. Holiday, I told him to stay put, but he was so... Of course he didn't listen to me. He rushed out to save the scientists, and I saw something. At some point one of those twisters had roared up on us. It grabbed Holiday and threw him to the ground. Then it did it again, like it was mad at him. After that, just a wall of sand. All those people that Holiday was trying to save, Never saw them again. Oof. This is getting interesting. Ask him what he can tell you about Holiday. He loves wacky jokes, pizza. Scored high in all his training metrics, but discipline is lax. Sometimes Charlie acts like a complete imbecile, but I couldn't care less. He's the best. I'd give my life for that dumbass. Yeah, it's... I want to touch it! Let me freaking touch that armor. Take this. Hey, we found matches. Piece of cloth. Tim Carson. The loading dock is overwhelmed with the constant noise of giant machinery. Grungy mechanic in oversized headphones wave you over. Where are you going? Departures? That's at gate 3. This is boarding. Ask about his work. My work? Well, my work is easy peasy. The main goal is to maintain the elevator running and that's it. Otherwise you're free to do whatever you want. Dream job, I tell you. It certainly does sound like a dream job. Duct tape. My mortal enemy. Pavel Svetlov. Judging by the grease-stained blue uniform, you're looking at one of the mechanics responsible for preparing equipment for missions. He's looking gloomily at your orange truck. What do you think? I'm gonna ask you for help and you're gonna go, yes sir, right away and fix everything. Well, fuck you. Fuck you twice. I like that. I kinda like that. Find out what's wrong with the truck. How should I know? What am I, a mechanic? He stops and scratches his head. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's broke. All MM's machines are either broken down or about to break down. Can't reach. You look over the totaled orange truck with the fading license plate. It really looks like it will never work again. Psyche thoughtfully touched the dents on the body of the machine. The side panel of the truck seems to be loose, just as if it were warped by a pox. These wavy tracks are a sign of constant overheating, and the red speckled dents are probably from stones flying up into the side. Okay. You close your eyes and the picture appears in your head. A yellow desert with orange tractors crawling hither and you. Something and yon. Okay, hither and yon. Okay. Something dark rises in the background. It clouds the sky, flashing greenish lightning. The vision dissolves too quickly for you to guess what it is. Kick the track plates. Look under the hood. The orange hood is covered in dirty fingerprints. It seems like this car has spent more time in a repair bay than on the road. You open the hood and take a look at the engine. It's covered in oily sand. Look beneath the chassis. You look under the car. Oil is dripping from the gearbox gasket. Its consistency is closer to mud than lubricant. Kick the track plates. You look like a real expert kicking the track plates. Surprisingly, the car is no closer to running than it was before. How should I know? What am I, a mechanic? I guess we don't have the right stuff for it or something. Probably need like higher mechanic skill. Unremarkably Jupiter moon, covered with a thin layer of desert dust. Look in the window. You look inside. Interior of the car is upholstered in grayish blue. Empty cans of seltzer perch on slightly scuffed seats. You plop down onto the soft seat. The car smells like gasoline. This warm, familiar odor is coupled with that of some vaguely familiar chemical. Look in the driver's side mirror. In the reflection you see a slice of the rear fender and a small car covered with a tarp parked behind you. Oh yeah, that's that. Look in the back seat. The back seat is covered in loose cloths. Examine the dashboard. There's nothing remarkable about the dashboard. The odometer reads 86,000 miles. Is that a lot? Because I don't know. Look in the glove compartment. All you find in the glove compartment are a couple of old magazines and a dome road map. Start the engine. You turn the key and the interior of the car is filled with the quiet rhythmic rumble of engine. Oh, you can actually use this. That is freaking cool. Do. I think we went all the way around now. Let's talk with Oya. Report that you forced the lazy oranges to work. Yes, you saved me. Thank you. Oh hey, that car trunk is searchable. Didn't see that before. Really? Even with the lockpick? Oh, with the lockpick it's doable. Do. Tell me about two oranges planning to rob the warehouse. Two people are planning robbery? Okay, duly noted. Tell me the story again, but with as much detail as possible. You spill everything you know about Larry and Immelman's plans. If I arrest them for something small, they'll be out of jail in a few weeks and go ahead with whatever they were planning. If you want them punished, they need to be caught in the act. That's the only way. Say that they definitely won't take you on, which means you aren't going to help. That being the case, what do you want from me? You can't help me and I can't arrest them. With all this nothing you've handed me, they can do whatever they want. That's how justice works. Get used to it. Wow. I shouldn't have punched them. Do. I know we haven't seen much of the game yet, but it's that time. So I definitely want to play this game more. It's really interesting. And I think we'll be doing this on Mondays from now on, just to try and finish this. Locked. Can we unlock this though? Insufficient ability score. Anyways, some final thoughts on this. We haven't done much combat, although the combat kind of reminds me of not XCOM combat, but Wasteland combat actually. I don't know if you guys know Wasteland. It's also kind of an RPG like this, except that it's not turn-based. I think it's actually real time based, but this is actually turn based, and I really like that. I love turn based games because then you can just pick the strategy and you can work out a good strategy without the pressure of having to do it in time and stuff like that. I don't know how the guns work. We haven't seen one yet, so might be cool to look at that next Monday if we can find one. Yeah, the graphics are actually, in my opinion, pretty good for this type of game, you know. It definitely looks very fun to play. It looks really interesting. Like, the lore is already pretty interesting to me. Like, there's this weird dome and people can get in, but they can never get out again. Even if you manage to get out, you somehow die. So this is like weird. Yeah, it has a certain XCOM-y Fallout mashup thing going. Like, they mashed XCOM style with Fallout, and this is like its baby, kind of. I do agree with that. What else? It's a lot to take in because it seems to be quite a big of a game. It's still in early access, so they're still heavily working on the game. Like, a lot of things aren't in the game yet. If we look at these skills, for example, you'll notice that some of them will say unavailable in current version. So you can't use that. You can't learn them. You cannot do anything with them. Other than that, I think it's got some huge potential to be a very, very good game. It certainly was a surprise for me to find this game, because I'm a sucker for these type of games. So yeah, I can definitely see where the inspiration of Fallout 1 comes from. Even though I've never played Fallout 1, I've seen a few videos of Fallout 1 and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't have that command sum. I'm sorry, but it's been about 3.5 hours, something like that. So, anyways, boo. I would stream longer some, but I want my sugar back. I would stream longer, but I have work tomorrow, and I don't wanna stay up too late, because I'm already feeling a bit tired, so yeah. Anyways, we'll go rate somebody, probably Naughty, if he's online still. That's all good. Alright, man. Anyways, yeah, I really like the game. We'll definitely do more of this during Mondays. I will see you guys on the next stream, which is tomorrow. So it's not gonna be too long now. You don't have to miss me for too long. Let's see. Has Naughty gone offline? It seems so. I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be there. Awesome. You having connections issues? Okay. I'll just throw my raids. Even if he's not online right now, please bear with him and have fun at Naughty. Naughty Eagle. There we go. See you all later. Yeah, he's not there, so he can take all his food. Anyways, bye bye, peeps.